Hi students, welcome to Physical Education and Health Education. Now we are going to know about physical activities. Dear students, all the physical activities and yoga asanas practice very much. Today we are going to learn about volleyball skill spiking. We are already discussed about volleyball skills of passing and service. How to spike a volleyball. Spiking a volleyball, initial force, fully striking the ball towards the floor on your opponent's side of the net. You wait for the setter to set the ball near the net. Then approach the ball, jump and go in for the kill. If the ball hits the floor before the other team can retrieve it, your team gets a point. After learning the fundamentals of the spiking, practice alternate approach and work on increase the power of your spikes. Get into position. The rule of volleyball states that order to strike the ball over the net, you must be a front row player. It's most effective to strike the ball from the right or left side at a sharp downwards angle. Whether you are spiking the ball from the right or left front position yourself behind the 10-foot line or attack line, which is the line that is about 4 steps away from the net. If you have long legs or take bigger steps and stand further back. If you are right handed, you may have more powerful spike when you approach from the left side of the court. And vice versa, if you are left handed, if you are tall or can jump higher, try starting near the middle. Watch the setter. The person playing the center position will set the ball high in your direction, crossing it so that it falls close to the net in a position that make it easy to spike it to the other side. You will start your approach after the ball is set. As you practice spiking, make sure you are working with a skilled setter. It should rise and fall in a gentle arc close to the net, putting it in the perfect position for you to go in for the kill. As you practice with your team, you will want to call to your teammates to let them know you are striking. Many teams come up with code for each side, so use them if you are those. Assume the correct stance. Face the ball and bend your knee so you are ready to move. If you are right handed, your left foot should be set back from your right foot. If you are left handed, your right foot should be set back from your left foot. Take your first step towards the ball. Take a strong first step with your left foot in the direction of the ball. If you are left handed, do the reverse. Take a second powerful step. Step with your right foot to build speed. If you are left handed, it will be your left foot. At the same time, swing your arms back behind you to prepare for the strike. The distance of the second step will vary according to the position of the ball. If the ball is closer to you, you will take a short step. If it is further from you, take a long step. Take a final step to square your feet. Step again with your left foot or your right if you are left handed, and end with your feet shoulder width apart and your knees bent. Your arm should be swing back behind you. Your arm swing is essential when it comes to the height of your jump. A well timed swing will help your upward movement. Practice getting the timing down perfectly. Make sure your feet are shoulder width apart so you don't end up off balance. Keep your head up to watch the ball as it falls towards you. Jump as the ball falls into position. As your last step lands, your body should be turned at 30 degrees from the net, with your hitting shoulders further from the net. Jump explosively upward and swing your arms forward at the same time to jump high into the air. The higher you jump, the more powerful your strikes will be. Rear your hand back to strike. As you reach the height of your jump, your arm should be swing above your head. Pull back your right elbow and bend it at a 90 degrees angle. Your hand should be at head level. Hit the ball with the center of your hand. Keep your hand open with your fingers together. Rotate your arm at the shoulder and whip your forearm forward to move your hand quickly towards the ball and make contact. Snap your wrist downwards to impart top spin and direct the ball down into your opponent's court. Try to hit the ball at the height of your jump to maximize the power of your strike. Bring your arm down through the ball and next to your body. This ensures that you do not lose momentum throughout your hit. It is against the rule to touch the net. Bring your arm back towards your body after the strike to avoid a penalty. Be careful not to carry or hold the ball for even a second, as this is against the rule of the volleyball game. Bend your knees when your feet hit the ground. This will help you regain balance and avoid an ankle injury. Make sure you do not fall into the net as you land. Get back into position. If the opposing team returns the ball, you will need to be ready for more action. Drop back from the net and get in your ready position. Keep your eye on the ball the whole time. So, dear students, this is the skills of spiking rules of the spiking of the volleyball games. So, read carefully, understand, and if it is possible to practice spiking in the ground.